The good stuff is all new. Today, it's all about saving you time and money. Alexis Hans has the pro tips to finding your style and pulling together an outfit in a flash.
Let's just make it easy.
Then, there's an app for that. Winston Sih has his finger on the pulse with these money-saving apps.
I'm gonna blow your mind here.
Plus, stubborn stains? No problem. We've got easy breezy cleaning solutions for any quick fix. And Andrea Buckett has 3 ways to help you speed up your summer entertaining. The good stuff starts now.
Do not adjust your screens. Yes, Mary did not get a tan and drop 4 inches. Mary's actually off today, and I'm gonna be your host. My name is Andrea Bain. Welcome to the show. It's an honor to be here. You guys are awesome. I'm super excited. We have a jam-packed, fantastic show. You guys ready to get started? All right, let's do it. Our first guest is here to help us transform our wardrobes in 10 minutes or less. Everyone, put your hands together for the one, the only, Alexis Hans is here. Good to see you. How are you? All right, so Alexis, 3 viewers wrote to us for help finding their style and pulling an outfit together quickly. Let's meet Safina first. Come on out here, Safina. Thank you so much for doing this. All right, so what have you been struggling with when it comes to your style? Because you look pretty good to me.
Aw, thanks. So I'm a new mom, so I'm trying to find things that fit my new body.
Gotcha.
So I'm struggling with that, things that make me feel good. And I'm also, trying to get ready with a toddler running around, so don't have as much time.
That's a lot of work. All right, so Alexis, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna help her?
Well, I feel like I've been there because I have 2 kids, and after I had my second, I got rid of so much clothes because it doesn't fit, right? And it's a new lifestyle, right? So what I want to focus with you is giving you easy pieces that still, because I can tell she's trendy. She's got her Adidas on. She's got a little cute oversized shirt. She knows what she's doing. So I know you're a minimalist. I'm going to give you something that might scare you at first. It's print, okay?
That's a pretty print, though. That looks nice.
But it's in kind of neutral still colors, which I think will be gorgeous on you. And to make it easy, yes, you can wear it with like a t-shirt or oversized shirt, but let's just make it easy.
Ooh,
we go in one piece.
Here, Alexis.
Yeah, we're doing matching
Hot
sets.
mama.
Because you don't want to think about it, right?
Right.
So this is something you could probably dress up or dress down. So I'm kind of like hoping, what do you think about it?
Oh, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, how am I going to play with a 2-year-old? You know what? It's wide leg, it's linen, so it's super comfortable, it's breathable. And the best case, you just wash and wear and you're good to go. Plus it's a dark color, so if you get something spilled on it,
you won't even be able to tell. All right.
Thank you.
Well, Safina, while you head backstage, where she's gonna get ready, and we'll take a look at her new look after the break. All right, let's meet our second viewer. Come on out here, Renee. Woo! Nice to see you. Another woman with incredible style. All right, so what are you struggling with when it comes to your personal style?
So I'm a mom of 4, and my kids are getting older now. So throughout the years, I always just go. Getting ready for work, getting the kids ready for their programs, and so I didn't put much thought or effort into my look.
Yeah.
Do you like fitted clothes or kind of flowy clothes?
I kind of like both. I like things with a bit more structure, but in the summer, I like things that are a little bit more flowy, like long dresses and skirts, that kind
Okay, I
of
love that. And would you like bright colors? You like neutrals?
I like color in the summer, especially.
Okay, so when you walk in a store, think color and think kind of structured and flowy together. I think can work for you. So you have little guidelines.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I heard color, okay? I think it's gonna be fun. What I think actually for you, because you've already done the work of raising the kiddos, you need a glam moment, because she doesn't need an everyday. She needs to remember who she was before the kid. So actually with you, I really do want to go a little bit glam. So I thought this maxi dress would be perfect. We can accessorize it with some gold accessories, give you a flatter heel, we'll see. What do you think of that?
I think that's great, yes.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see her in this dress. This is a really nice dress. All right, so you're gonna head backstage. We'll check back with you after the break. All right, so our third viewer is Rosalie, who's up next. Rosalie, come on out here. Okay, what is with all these hot women who look incredible? All right, so what do you need help with your style? Because you look great.
Similar sentiments to the other ladies, echoing that I am a new mom. I have a 1-year-old at home, and just feeling frumpy and not put together when I leave the house because my time is dedicated to him now.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so Alexis, what are you going to do for the
Well,
mom
we
who
could do a
doesn't
whole
want to be
hour on
frumpy?
mom style, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay, so one of the things we were talking about earlier is she really likes the bohemian style.
Ooh, that's pretty.
But the problem is when you wear something like this and then you pair it with like a looser wide linen pant, sometimes it can get schleppy, which is what she's saying. She doesn't always feel pulled together. So I want you to feel like yourself. So I'm going to give you a boho piece like this, really gorgeous. But instead of maybe pairing it with something super casual looking, a dark denim does the trick.
I love those.
Dark instantly dresses up a look.
Yeah.
Still a comfortable, stretchy jean. It's cropped. She can wear it with a nice shoe. And you'll look pulled together. I think this is going to be really good. And it's within the colors that you like.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so how are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling excited, to be honest.
Okay, all right, so we're going to build up that excitement. We can't wait to see your new look. Alexis is going to take you backstage so you can get ready. And we'll see you after the break. All right, see you ladies. Stay with us, everybody. We have all 3 reveals are coming up next. Stay right there. Hey!
Tomorrow is all new with our Mom's Recipe Revival. Shahir Massoud, Anna Olson, Tanisha Morris, and Alex Page are taking over the kitchen and putting their spin on your mom's tried and true dishes. From empanada-inspired burgers to a twist on chicken pot pie, a Mediterranean spin on orzo salad, and beloved Nova Scotian oatcakes, the good stuff is all new tomorrow.
Helped 3 viewers transform their style in under 10 minutes, and now it's time to see their reveals. Audience, are you ready? I don't know, are you ready to see these reveals? All right. First up, we have Safina. Now, Safina is a new mom and needed help dressing her new body, so let's see Safina. Come on out. Anybody who's watching in the audience, if you like the looks, every single thing that you see today, you're going to be able to find it. Just scan the QR code on the screen. All right, so Alexis, girl, this is incredible. What did you do here? She looks
dressed up
hot.
and fabulous, but she can still pair it down with a sneaker, okay, and a flat too. So I just wanted to give her something easy, a matching set. Let's give a high five to that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
In her colors, which are really nice, so still neutral, so you're not popping too much. And I just love that it's loose and flowy. She still can be comfortable. The set's from RW & Co. It's from their spring collection.
Love that.
I went in store, I was like,
yeah.
I found it right away. So I love that. The bag we can show off is from Aldo, and I just love. You could just show it has little pearls on it. Which, when I pulled it, I was like, this is cute, but when she put it on today, I said, okay, wow, that's the wow factor.
Pulls the whole look together.
And I did recommend to give it a little tailor so she can wear it with flats, but today we just gave her gorgeous heels from Aldo as well that you can dress up with your other pieces too. But you look cute, you look comfy.
I know, but the big question is, Safina, hot mama. That's what I'm calling you now. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel amazing, and more importantly, I feel confident.
Oh, we love that. Safina, thank you so much for coming on the show. You look incredible. You've got to keep that outfit or I will. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Viewer number 2 is Renee. She's up next. Now, Renee said that she doesn't really have a style and finds it hard to shop and pull together an outfit quickly. I think we can all identify with that. So everyone, are you ready to see Renee? Sound a little iffy. Renee, are you guys ready to see her? Renee, come on out! Woo! Oh my God, another hot mama. Oh my gosh. Alexis, talk to us. This is incredible. What did you do here?
Let's have a moment because I wanted to give her that kind of full glam moment where she's like totally in a style that she never gets to wear. The dress is from Melanie Lynn. I just love you in a print. So it's still an understated print, right? It's really gorgeous. We got the greens, the spring colors, which I really love. I'm just did a monochromatic belt. If you're afraid of belts, my key tip is pairing it to the color of the dress, the pant, anything. So you should have a couple belts in your closet, different colors.
Okay.
And a gorgeous little raffia clutch from Mango, and the shoes are from Aldo with a nice little gold sandal as well too. But it's really just more about, let's find out who you are again. You've had the kids growing up. You want to find out, like, who am I? She had them young, you were saying.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, let's figure out, let's play with fashion and go from there. But again, one and done, easy dressing.
We love it. All right, so do you have a daughter?
I have 2 daughters.
You have 2 daughters? Okay, be careful. They're probably gonna want to steal that dress out of your closet. So how do you feel? Because you look incredible.
I feel amazing. It's fun, it's easy, it's fresh. I feel really confident. I love it.
Oh,
So
we
thank
love
you.
it on you. You look so good. Thank you again so much for joining us. You look incredible. You gotta go out tonight. Wow.
Yeah,
okay. All right, so last but certainly not least, we have Rosalie. Now, Rosalie said that she wants to feel pulled together, but is always rushing around getting her kids ready at the same time. All right, you guys ready to see Rosalie? Rosalie, girl, come on out. Man! Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I said you look good before, but you really look good now. You look really, really good.
She
All
looks
right.
pulled together,
Yeah,
right?
so break down what you did for Rosalie.
Well, an easy piece for any mom is a great jacket. So the jacket's from Mango. I actually shopped it. I live near Mapleview Mall, okay? So I'm always over there. Say hi in Burlington. They have a really gorgeous store. So I found this. But, so I knew it's in her colors, but she's that bohemian feel, that vibe that she wants to go in. So this gorgeous top's from Mango as well, too. It's got the florals and everything, but it's comfortable, right?
Yeah, it
Not
is.
too tight, not restricting.
Yeah.
You could dress it up or dress it down. And then it's where we paired it with the jeans we talked about. A dark denim does the work for you. You don't have to think about it. It just looks dressed up, even though it's a pair of jeans. And then we just finish it off with a Mango bag and some Mango shoes. And then we cannot finish today because we gave her all beautiful neutrals. Again, natural fabrics. If you're a bohemian person, natural fabrics work really well. And she actually owns her own earring company.
Oh, no
So I have
way.
to highlight.
Can I see? Those are
Aren't they saying, can you tell us what the
beautiful.
brand is?
It's Rayon Creations. My father is First Nation, so I founded this business, and it's Indigenous-owned beadwork.
Oh,
And
that's
it's-
beautiful.
it's-
So
it's on
gorgeous
Insta-
and
it's on
connected to your family. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, so the big question, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel more confident. I feel lively, and I feel like I want to hit a patio after this.
All right. This is how baby number 2 happens. You know that, right? All right. Well, Rosalie, thank you so much for joining us, and you look incredible, and I love your earrings, and it's been a pleasure having you here. Alexis Hans, if there's a woman who could do this job, I know it's you. She's not going to give it a round of applause to Alexis. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, we have to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Don't move.
Coming up, do you want to entertain in a flash? Andrea Buckett is here with 3 ways to speed up your summer entertaining.
Saving you time in the kitchen, my next guest is the queen of quick and delicious eats. Say hello to my name twin, Andrea Buckett is here. All right, before we get started, congratulations. I understand someone has a new cookbook, everybody. Just a little shameless plug. Perfect entertaining from your new cookbook, The Essential Cottage Cookbook. How you feeling about it?
I am so excited about it. I'm ready for this book baby to be out in the world and for everyone to cook from it. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm ready to start eating, all right? So let's start off, because you know, Mary's, she likes to cook. I like to eat. So I understand that you have appetizers to start off with. So what did you bring for us?
So I'm gonna feed you, okay? We're gonna
love
get you
that.
fed. It's gonna be delicious. So the first thing we're gonna do is a grilled zucchini and pesto salad.
Ooh.
Really delicious.
That sounds good.
Really easy. You know, the recipes in this cookbook are made for everybody to cook. They're not difficult.
Oh, good. You're doing the knife stuff. Okay,
I'll do
good.
the knife stuff. Don't
Good.
worry.
Good.
The first thing we did was we got these zucchini halves on the barbecue.
Gotcha.
We like to get the barbecue nice and hot because we're looking to get that gorgeous charred exterior, but we don't want to overcook them because they'll get soggy. I don't know if you've ever cooked zucchini before, but if you cook
Oh, yeah,
it too
plenty
much,
of times, Andrea. I'm always just cooking zucchini. Just always in the kitchen
just
making
hang
that
it out,
zucchini.
making
Yes.
zucchini. All right,
But I
I'm
understand
sorry.
too much and then it gets soggy. So
It gets
just
soggy.
enough for it to be charred.
Yeah, exactly. So you
gotcha.
still want that nice bite and creaminess that zucchini offers. We're just gonna chop one more here.
Okay, let's do one more.
All right.
And
then
I
we're
did
gonna-
say I like to eat, so let's do one more.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This is to share, right?
Yes.
All right. We're also going to, you know what I am going to get you to do? I'm going to get you to get your hands dirty, maybe.
Oh, good.
No, do you want me to do it?
No, I'll do it. Let's get it
Let's
in
get
here.
it all in the bowl.
I'm not a princess. I'm dressed like one, but I'm not a princess. Let's get in here. Let's make some food, right, guys? Okay.
Perfect. All right. We got a towel down for
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay,
It's
next.
not my dress.
Next up, we're going to add some cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
Really easy.
Really simple.
And then we're going to put some pesto in here. Now, pesto has the flavor of summer. There's a reason why it shows up on, restaurant menus and recipes over and over again.
Pesto.
So we're going to add about 1/4 cup.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you, let's just let it all in. Why are we holding back? You know what I'm
Let's get it
saying?
all in there. That's what I'm talking about, Andrea.
I'll get you to stir that up.
Okay.
And that's sort of the basis of it. You're going to coat that all with a delicious pesto. The zucchini is going to soak it up. Of course, tomato and pesto are a match made in heaven.
Okay.
Then we're going to get it onto our
Then we're
serving
gonna plate
platter.
it. Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna trust me to do that too?
I am. I'm trusting
You have a lot of trust,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay.
Well, that's the whole point of this book is that anyone can cook out of it, Andrea. Even if you don't think you can cook, you can. I promise you.
There you go.
Beauty.
It wasn't pretty, but it's on the plate, folks.
We're gonna make it cute. We're gonna make it cute now. So next up, we're gonna add some sliced radishes. And radishes are nice and crispy. They also have a little bit of spice to them.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm in my old man era. I love a good radish with some salt. I feel like my father.
Oh,
you know
well, then
what I
I
mean?
must be an old man too, because
Are
I
you?
love a good radish. You
I
guys
don't
like
know.
a good radish?
I feel like it's a dad food.
All right, we'll take it. We'll be dads today. We'll have our dad hat on. All right, so we've got the radish
Yep.
on, and now what?
Last but not least, we're gonna get you to tear up some fresh mozzarella.
Will you trust me with
I
that?
trust you with it. You're
Okay.
gonna adorn it. You're gonna make this glitter.
All right. Now, is there a technique that I should know about?
No, what? This is the technique
This
right
is the
here.
technique.
Bite-sized pieces. Put it
Okay.
over the top so everyone gets a little bite.
Okay.
And for this, you definitely want that creamy, fresh mozzarella that's stored in water.
Let's get it in there.
Yeah, perfect. That looks gorge.
Look at me pulling
Look at
mozzarella. They said
you.
I couldn't cook.
Who are
I
you
don't
right
know.
now?
I don't know.
Right?
It's you, Andrea Buckett. You're bringing it out of me.
And I'm just gonna garnish with a few pieces of fresh basil.
Okay.
And that's it. That is your grilled zucchini pesto
That
salad.
looks good. Can I have a little bit of
Of
a
course
bite?
you can.
Okay. I'm going in for the mozzarella.
Yes.
Oh, that was good.
Nice.
That was really good.
Nice.
All right, Andrea. So we have the appetizers done. Now
Yes.
we're moving on to the main. What did you bring us?
Okay, so this is from the barbecue chapter. This is our Dijon maple grilled chicken thighs with a snap pea salsa.
I love this audience.
Yeah?
They're doing it, everything. It's
I
like,
know.
yes, that sounds good. All right.
Everything sounds delicious.
So where do we start?
Okay, so we're going to start with equal parts maple syrup and Dijon mustard.
Okay.
And I'm going to get you to whisk this together.
Okay, you're putting me to work today,
I am.
Andrea. All right.
I am. I need a little help. Everyone needs a little help in the kitchen.
I love that.
All right, so
Okay.
there's our whisk here.
Oh, look at me. I'm like, oh.
She's like, where's the whisk?
I'm looking for the whisk. All right, okay, so just.
Okay, so Dijon mustard, maple syrup, onion powder, and garlic powder because that garlic powder sort of gives you that caramelized garlic flavor.
Okay.
And that's it for the marinade. Really simple. A little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay, that's nice and easy.
We're gonna go in with some chicken thighs.
Okay.
Now I love chicken thighs because you can always overcook them a little bit, or if you're standing on the deck and you're enjoying that view of the lake, it doesn't matter if they cook a little bit longer.
Taking in the sunshine
Yeah,
in a
you
bikini
know,
next to a
yeah.
hot man. So I added a little
Okay, you know
extra
what's
there.
up, Andrea.
All right, so you just put that in the marinade. And now what would you do with that? You just ready to
Okay,
cook?
so that goes into the fridge for I don't know,
Oh.
15, 20 minutes just while you cook or you make up your salsa.
Okay, so you put that in the fridge,
Yep,
15
marinades.
minutes. And what do we do in the meantime while that's in the fridge?
Okay, so we're gonna make this delicious, fresh, and crunchy snap pea salsa.
Oh,
so I'm gonna-
snap
Yes,
peas.
snap pea salsa. I know. Who would have thunk
I've
it?
never heard of that before.
So I love snap peas because they're sweet, they're crunchy, they're vibrant in color. We're gonna add those in there along with some cherry tomatoes. Again, these are the flavors of spring
summer.
and summer, right?
Absolutely.
A little bit of yellow pepper.
Yeah.
Now you could totally go in with red pepper, but I'm always trying to think about the way something looks. You want to make it look gorgeous
It's
and
so pretty, I
appetizing.
almost don't want to eat it.
Right?
It looks so gorgeous. Okay.
Some chopped up red
Red
onions.
onions, okay.
And then I have to go in with a little bit of olive oil.
Ooh.
Whoa, let's just do this here.
Okay. And you just kind of eyeball it.
I'm gonna eyeball. I'm just gonna do a few curly whirls around the bowl, just like this, just to make everything glossy and glisten.
Do not try this at home, folks. This is very challenging. Only an expert can eyeball. EVO, I'd drown this if I was doing
you'd
that.
be fine. You'd be fine.
Okay.
And then finally, we are gonna salt this a little bit.
All right.
I know, a little bit. It is a little bit. These are all really fresh ingredients.
Yeah. Well, you're cooking like the way that I learned how to cook in my family's home, where it's like you just eyeball things, you add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, right? I think we all kind of grew up in that same kind of
Recipes
household.
are just guidelines, right? Guidelines to create something that you love and your family loves. So you really have to know what you
Look
love.
at how pretty that is.
And then we're just gonna garnish this with this gorgeous snap pea salsa.
That looks incredible.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to sit down to a gorgeous plate of that?
That's so good. Do you guys? Does that look delicious or what, guys? Good job, Andrea. All right, so we have the apps, we got the main. Now
Yes.
we're going to the snacks. I don't know about you, but I love a good snack. Sometimes I'll skip the main and go to the snack first.
I'm all about that. A little
love
glass
a good snack.
of Pinot or something on the
Ooh,
dock.
and just a snack. And you already have my favorite food group, chips.
Chips. Who doesn't love
So
chips,
what are we
right?
doing with these chips,
Okay,
Andrea?
So we're going to do kettle chip nachos.
Oh.
So they're really easy to pull together. You don't have to heat up the oven.
Yeah.
And we're going to add some interesting toppers to this. So we've got nice thick cut kettle chips.
Okay.
We like that for the texture.
Just gonna check and make sure they're properly cut.
You better. You better. Right?
Very well cut.
Then we're going to add some lemon juice to some sour cream.
Okay.
And we're going to stir that up. And this is going to sort of be like our dip on top of the chips.
That sounds good.
And then we're going to adorn it with all these other toppers. So I'm going to start with this, Andrea.
oh, you're putting it on top already? Okay.
Yeah, like we're kind of making it look fancy, but it really didn't take you any time at all.
But
That's
nice
the
and
vibe.
quick and easy so everybody can eat because
Yeah.
everybody's waiting around
Yeah.
the pool for the food to come out.
And last but not least, we're going to add all these other toppers. So we have some delicious, we always want to think some greens, so jalapenos will give you that sort of spicy
Love that.
crunch, right? They're also crunchy.
But they're not too spicy.
Not too spicy. I find jalapeno these days are sort of like mild-ish.
mild. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so we're also going to go in with some tangy dill relish. So not sweet, but tangy.
You have me at relish.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks really good. All right,
Yeah.
and what's next?
And finally, we're going to add some, I'm going to add some smoked salmon here.
No
Want me to
way.
do this? You look like you want to do it.
No, you do it, but I've never seen smoked salmon like this. All right, so
Yeah.
you can just, this is something you just buy at the store. Do you have to prepare
Absolutely.
it? Okay.
The other thing you could use is fish roe, which has that nice little pop because they're nice little, pops of salt.
Yeah.
And finally, we're doing some fresh herbs. So we're going in with some gorgeous chives and some dill if you want. I'll let you do the dill.
I'll do the
You're
dill.
going to add the glitz. You're going to add the glitz at the end, Andrea.
I'm just coming in for the end just to make it look good. You do it all the hard
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I love that. Can I taste it?
You can, yeah.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
I'm going
we
for
love
one
this recipe. This is out of the happy hour chapter in the Essential Cottage.
Out of this world, Andrea. Thank you so much. And again, and congratulations
Thank
on
you
your
so
book.
much.
All right, we have to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, everybody.
Up next, does the mess seem never-ending? Cleaning projects you can tackle in just 10 minutes are around the corner.
All right, welcome back to The Good Stuff. Helping us tackle dust, dirt, and grime with quick 10-minute cleaning projects is Lori Williamson. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Okay, so Lori, let's be real. You're saying all it takes is 10 minutes. That's it.
Yes, 10 minutes, and we're gonna be able to tackle so many things.
All right.
So I think we should start off with a little cleaning challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I have Nat, who's here, and we're gonna see if she's gonna be able to get out a stain, a pesky ketchup stain,
Ooh, that's a hard one.
in under 10 minutes. I think she can do it.
All right, so Nat, have you accepted the challenge, Nat?
Yes.
Are you up for it?
Awesome.
Let's give her some encouragement. Woo! Okay, so Lori, tell her, what does Nat have to do to
Okay,
get that
so-
pesky stain out?
So we have a ketchup stain on a white shirt, and what we have is we have some hydrogen peroxide, and
Okay.
that is what we're gonna use to get the stain out. I've also left you with some gloves,
Okay.
a dish towel, and then I also have this toothbrush.
That's it, a toothbrush?
Yes, the toothbrush. So we're gonna have you just scrape off any excess ketchup, right? So if you have like the knife over there, you're gonna scrape that up, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna apply some of the hydrogen peroxide. So this is the 3% hydrogen peroxide that you can get at like, the drugstore or something
Anywhere,
like that.
yeah.
You're gonna apply it, and the key here is we're not rubbing. We're gonna be tamping. So we're gonna be going like this to come and break up the stain, right?
Okay.
And then I think there's some water there, so you can rinse. And I actually left you with a little dish soap, so you can try as well. And let's see if you're gonna be able to get it out.
All right, Nat, did you take in all that? Because I didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Because time is of the essence. We're gonna get you ready. You start cleaning, and we'll check back with you afterwards, all right? Good luck, Nat. All right, so while Nat is busy cleaning, let's move on to your first 10-minute cleaning hack, and that's for the bathroom.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever been in this situation
Okay.
where someone texts you or calls you and says, hey, I'm down the road. I'd love to come over.
Been there.
So what's your first instinct?
I quickly grab everything, and I throw it in a closet, and I lock the door, and I just
Exactly.
act like everything's fine.
Exactly. But one of the things in this situation is we want to tackle the bathroom.
Oh, okay, because
Right?
this is very important. People will talk about you if you have a dirty bathroom.
Exactly. So what you want to do is, anything that's like a high touch area, anything that's shiny. So we have to think about using either an all-purpose cleaner, or we can think of using like one of those wipes. We're going to wipe down like the vanity, the sink.
Okay.
even the faucet, anything shiny.
Okay.
And then what we also need to do is tackle the toilet.
Okay, I was hoping you were gonna say that because that
Yes.
has to be clean as well.
Because if you're gonna have guests, chances are they might need to use.
Nobody likes a dirty bowl, Lori. Nobody likes a dirty bowl.
So let's just go in there and quickly, go and clean that. I'm actually just demonstrating it here on my house. We're gonna make sure we also wipe down the seat.
Yes, very important.
And lift up the seat and wipe it down.
And underneath the seat as well, because sometimes there's stuff there too.
Exactly. This isn't a thorough clean. If not, I would take it a couple more steps.
Yeah.
But this is just something that we're gonna do really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Just to make sure. And then I also say, please make sure you you put the lid down.
You're my kind of people. I'm a lid down on the toilet. Anybody else out there? Lid down, right? There's just something that's just, I don't know, more pretty about that.
Exactly. And it sets the example for the guests that I'm expecting you to put the lid down as well.
Well, if it happens, it happens. But yeah, I'm always gonna come around back after you and just put it down anyway.
And then, of course, I don't know if you have guest towels, but you only bring the guest towels out. So these are the separate set of towels.
Are you kidding me? I was raised in a Caribbean household. It's all about the guest towels, and then those are the towels at the guests, and then the other ones are for everybody else, and those ones are a little bit more raggedy.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I know all about a good guest towel.
So just kind of put out some new fresh towels, and then you should be good to go. You're gonna do that in under 10 minutes, so you're good.
Okay, I love it. All right, so the next cleaning hack I think is so important because we clean, but I don't think we think about cleaning something we use every single day.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about our mattress.
Exactly. And you're gonna be surprised that you can actually do this in 10 minutes. If you have someone to help you, it's even better, but this is gonna improve your sleep hygiene. So I'm demonstrating, and I'm gonna tell you, underneath my mattress.
Is that your mattress? Is that, we're looking underneath your bed?
Yes,
Ooh, Lori,
this is crazy.
Those are big dust bunnies, girl.
What you have to do is take up the mattress. I did it by myself, and then I was vacuuming in the slats.
Wow.
What I like to do is I like to use my vacuum mop, which is both vacuuming and mopping at the same time. Because I only do this maybe once a quarter, 2 times a year.
Yeah.
But yes, this is an example of what's been hiding underneath my bed.
What's underneath that bed?
So that's hair, dust, debris, and any random sock or thing that's been pushed underneath there.
We're all rushing home afterwards and we're cleaning underneath our mattress for sure.
And then you want to make sure that you are also, you can vacuum it, but then you can also make sure that you're rotating it just for even wear on your mattress.
Great tip. All right, so the next one, this is a perfect timing for you because every single time I try to clean my stainless steel appliances, I see all of those little fingerprints and I can never get those fingerprints off. So how can I do it in less than 10 minutes?
Exactly. It's very, very easy. We just want to make sure that we're using the right tools. Look at this. We have a stainless steel toaster.
This is what my toaster looks like.
Yeah.
Literally.
So then you have to think about all your appliances. You can go through your whole entire home, kitchen appliances, and all you're going to use is a damp towel. You're gonna add a little bit of dish soap.
Okay.
And the key here is you're gonna notice that there is a grain, right? So here is not the grain. The grain is this way.
Side to side.
So you do not wanna go against the grain when you're cleaning.
That's what
you
I've been
wanna
doing
make sure that
wrong.
you're going with the grain.
Okay, so just put it on just like this and just go with the grain.
Yeah, you're gonna go with the grain and you're removing all of that dirt and grime, everything like that. You can then just use the other side.
And then just clean it all up.
And then if you want, you can even buff it using a little oil.
What kind of oil?
Just like you could use baby oil.
Come on, did you guys know that?
Yeah, you could buff it in a little bit just to get it to shine and stuff like that.
Like it's brand new, straight from the store again. Yeah. I love it. I think that's a great tip. All the fingertips. That is incredible. Okay, that's fantastic. I think it's time for us to check back in with Nat, who you gave that ketchup stain on a clean white t-shirt.
Yes.
Let's see if Nat was able to get the stain out of the t-shirt. No pressure, Nat, just all of Canada and the world watching. Show us that t-shirt.
Okay. Okay. Did you use some of the dish soap?
Yeah.
Okay. And you rinsed it?
No.
No problem.
Would you like me to rinse it?
Yeah, you can rinse it. But it's fine, because you know what she did? She did break up the stain.
Okay.
And after that, you're going to put it into the laundry.
And then it should be all
all good. Yeah.
Okay. We were all a little worried for you there, Nat. We're like, oh, we see a little bit of ketchup. But thank you so much for playing along with us, Nat. You are a great sport. Let's give Nat a round of applause. Lori, thank you so much for being here. All of fantastic tips. I cannot wait to get home and clean all my stainless steel appliances. And vacuum underneath my mattress. Yeah. All right, stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. I had no idea about the oil. All right, welcome back. If you're looking for easy ways to save a little extra money on the daily, Winston Sih is here with some of his favorite apps. Winston, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. I love when I get to be on the show with you.
I know. We don't get a chance to play, but we're playing today.
Yes.
All right. So, what are you starting us off with?
Well, what I love more than making money is saving money. And this app will not only allow you to save money, but also make money. So the first app is called Checkout 51. It's a fantastic app that not only allows you to, there are many apps that allow you to save money online, those online coupon apps. This will actually allow you to save money in store.
Okay, break that down for me.
So if you're grocery shopping, you create an account. What it will do is give you all of the latest deals that you can get in the store.
Okay.
You find the details of the things that you want. You add the offers onto the app.
Gotcha.
You shop like you normally do, and you upload a picture of your receipt, and it will start to rack that money up, and then eventually it will pay you out for shopping for the everyday things that you always use, like waffles here, air fresheners, granola bars, protein bars, anything that you want, household items, you can find deals frequently and get offers back.
So after I'm finished shopping, it's going to return the money that I saved back into my account.
Exactly, and it will show up as, like $6 cash back on something like an air freshener here. And as you rack more money, you will get that back in cash.
Listen,
back.
I stopped listening as soon as I heard I said
Cha-ching.
money back in my account. It's like, that's fantastic. All right, so that's a really good one. Talk to us about flip.com. What is that?
Flip. Anyone familiar
Anybody
with
heard of Flip?
Yes,
You
Flip
guys
is
know
great.
Flip?
Yeah,
I've
Andrea,
never heard of Flip. I've never heard of Flip.
So I'm gonna blow your mind here. Flip, a great app here that allows you to comb through flyers. Flyers can be quite complicated, right, and overwhelming.
Yeah.
I get them in the mail, and I often just throw them in the recycle bin because there's just so much to comb through. This will aggregate all of your flyers into one place. You can pick your favorite stores here. So you've got your pharmacy, you've got your grocery stores. But what's really nice, Andrea, is you put in your postal code and you can actually search for the specific item that you want. So pick any item you want.
Say light bulbs.
Okay, so I type in light bulbs here. And actually, I've already done the search here. Light bulbs, it will tell you all the online deals, but also in-store deals that you want for your light bulbs. So you can see for $7.99 online deal, you can add it to your shopping list, and it will add it to a custom list that, when you're out at the store, you know what to get at each store, which is really nice.
Ooh, that is brilliant. That's a good one. I never heard of. You guys heard of Flip, but I never heard of one.
Yes.
That's a really good one. All right, so the next one is going to help us find cheap gas.
Gas.
Talk to us, Winston.
We love
right?
cheap
We all
gas,
like that
right?
idea.
Yes. Okay. So this app is called Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy, a great app that allows you to plug in the type of car you have. So you can put in your car what kind of gas you like. But you can also pull up Map View, and on Map View, you can actually see all of your gas stations in your area and how much the gas prices are, so you can find the cheapest gas wherever you are, right? So you click on it, it will crowdsource what the latest price is, where it is, of course. It'll also tell you the amenities of the gas station, so that if you've got kids in the back that want to go use the bathroom, you can make sure that you find a nice clean bathroom for them.
Oh my gosh, a clean gas station bathroom. I've never heard those words put together in a sentence. But that's incredible. That's a great app as well.
And what's really good too is if you have a car and you're tracking mileage, for example, you can do that all within the app. So it's a really good way to, again, just save pennies here and there. Every penny counts.
It all adds up. That's a great idea. Okay, so another one is keeping track of our loyalty points. I love a good point at a store.
Point too.
So describe this one to us.
And how many of us have, a few points here, a few points there.
Yes.
We forget about it and then it expires, right? We don't like that.
No.
So this one will help change things. It's called Award Wallet. And whether you are a loyalty member at a hotel, I am a loyalty member at the Good Stuff Hotel.
Nice.
Okay, I have 0 points there, but maybe I will start to rack up some more points. You can actually log all of your points into one place so you can keep track of your points so they don't go missing. But what's even better, Andrea, is if I click Add Account, you can actually scroll through popular programs like credit cards, airlines, hotels, trains, cruises, shopping, etc. You can put in the login information for those programs.
Okay.
It will automatically synchronize how many points you have in real time.
Come on, Winston.
And it will give you a notification when those points are about to expire so you don't let them go to waste.
All right, so that's another great one. And finally, you have an app that's going to help us manage our money. I think we all can use that one, right?
Yes, so this one is called Pocket Guard. It works in Canada and the US. What's nice here, I'm gonna unlock it.
I was like,
there
you're
we
going to
go.
give us your PIN?
What's nice here is it will it'll allow you to track your income, your expenses, and actually give you an allowance, if you will. Some of us need that reminder of how much money we can spend, a shoe budget.
Oh, don't.
You need a shoe budget.
These are harsh words, Winston. Don't say shoe and budget to me. Okay.
But what's nice here is you can also put in your recurring bills here. So I've got an allowance for food delivery, $60 here. You can put in your regular bills like your electricity, your phone, whatever it is, and you can actually track all of it in one place. But what's even better is you can actually connect your bank account to this, and it will go through your expenses and remind you of things that you're spending money on, like those subscription services that you subscribe to.
Guilty.
You get the free trial. You forget you're paying $4.99 a month.
Yep,
and
that's
then a
me.
year later, you're like, I've been spending all this money and I forgot I've been paying for this
And that
thing.
could be hundreds of dollars we're talking about.
Yeah,
Wow.
so the reminder that you're spending on all of these things will remind you to cancel those things that you aren't using. A really good way to audit your expenses and, again, save money along the way.
Winston, all fantastic ideas to save money. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I learned so much today. All right, thank you again, Winston. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.
It's official.
Buckle up, Mary.
The Good Stuff is Canada's most watched lifestyle series, nominated for 3 Canadian Screen Awards.
Fantastic.
Great job.
Thank you so much.
Join Mary Berg every weekday as she shares her love of everything that makes Canada unique.
We all cook with Canadian food.
Yeah, I love that.
From time-saving hacks to deliciously easy recipes, The Good Stuff is full of heart, humor, and everything you love about Canada. All served up with a side of fun.
Woo, that was exciting.
Don't miss The Good Stuff. Weekdays on CTV and Crave.
Steakhouses and bistros, Crave's new series, Drag Brunch Saved My Life, follows drag superstar Priyanka and her talented team as they revive restaurants and put on the ultimate drag brunch. Take a look.
Drag brunch is exactly what it sounds like. Eggs, mimosas, and drag performers giving you the best show you've ever seen. Any community in this world, you're welcome at a drag brunch. It's the perfect place to see drag, especially for the first time. They attract a ton of customers, create a lot of buzz, and makes the restaurants cha-ching! Drag brunch is the magic ingredient, the magic sauce. Are you sure this is the right place?
All right, everybody, from Drag Brunch Saved My Life, please welcome Priyanka! Interior designer Crystal Westland and chef Mitchell Bright. Oh my God. What a team. People, listen, well-deserved. You guys are such a great team. The show is so much fun to watch. So I'm curious, what was it like on set?
Oh, it was chaotic, of course. Even getting ready for this interview is chaotic. Crystal's screaming.
Crystal? Innocent little Crystal?
I'm so quiet. What are you talking about?
Mitchell is like, I gotta go get the waffles ready. It's like our chemistry is wild. We truly are like family now. It's wild. I'm like getting emotional seeing that clip, and it's public. We're public. We're live.
Yeah.
And the fact that people have seen the show already is like it's amazing.
What was it like working with Priyanka backstage?
I mean, it's chaotic and crazy and wild and feels like a party, but also we learned so much from Priyanka about being a pro, and she's such a star to like look at. Is what you're saying,
Yeah. And definitely, like, this is Crystal and I's first time ever being on TV.
Oh.
So, and being a part of something like this. So having
way.
Priyanka, like, lead this for us was massive. It was, like, so inspirational for her to be there with us through this whole journey. It's been a lot
Mitchell,
of fun.
that's so lovely. All right, so Priyanka, I know that's sweet, right? Now, Priyanka, I understand you say this is the most important job that you've ever had. What made this show so meaningful for you?
You know, I've been on a lot of TV. I don't know if you know.
Just a little bit.
I've done a few shows, but I've done so many things that are about, you know, drag is political to a lot of people, but I'm like, you know, drag is just entertaining. Like when I was a kid watching Mrs. Doubtfire, I was laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just art, it's just entertaining, and I wanted to bring that side of drag back to television to show everybody that, like, I just want to entertain you.
Yeah.
I just want you to laugh, I want you to escape, I want you to be and feel free, and also I want to help. So to have these restaurant owners like calling us, like, hey, Priyanka, can you help me? I'm like, have these moments like, I know this is the point of the show, but I'm freaking out that this straight white man from Berg is calling me. Like, this is, like, I was like, what? This is crazy. Because, you know, like, growing up in Whitby as, like, a brown person, I'm usually calling that man for a job, but now he's calling me as the pro. Like, look how much the world has changed.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful, and the show is wonderful. All right, and I know, Crystal, in each episode, you present 2 trays of props representing 2 possible themes for each restaurant's drag brunch. So talk to, what have you brought for us today?
Yes, we brought some visuals as a bit of a sampling so that you could choose of how we're going to transform your studio from one theme to the next.
Are you ready, though? This is a challenge.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
And
Audience, are we ready? They're gonna help me.
We always say the decision is up to you.
Yours.
Okay, it's up to me, but I'm also dragging the audience.
Of course. Yours and yours.
Okay.
And so just keep in mind, this is not just a little bit of decor littered through. Drag is everything about these brunches.
Okay.
The space becomes transformed, and so the space is in drag also. Okay. So our first option we have for you is sleepover, some slumber party from the 80s.
Okay, that's my wheelhouse. All right, talk to me.
Yeah. As a girl from the 80s, also, we've got plush fabric everywhere to make you feel so cozy. We've got a phone to like gossip and call the boys.
Yes.
We've even got some sleep masks and a Polaroid camera for inventing the selfie.
Yes.
Does this work?
Yeah, Original, does it work? Should we take one?
Yeah.
Let's take one.
Where's the button?
Yeah.
There it is. 1, 2.
That was pretty fun. Okay,
She knows how to work a Polaroid.
What's the other theme, like, Crystal?
The other thing we have over here, which is also interesting in that they're both a nighttime theme. Brunch is usually in the morning.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Sometimes in the afternoon.
I guess if you wake up late after a late night.
We've had those.
So we've got disco dance party with a little bit of...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Okay. Disco. We love disco, don't we, folks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, imagine sequins everywhere. We've got disco balls. We've got a dance floor. We're sipping our champagne. It's very VIP. A little bit of Studio 54 vibes in there also.
Okay. All right, so audience, help me. Which one am I going to choose? Am I doing 80s greatness or are we doing disco? You know what?
What are these?
The people have spoken, and we're doing disco, baby. So now, Mitchell, let's talk about the food, because you redesign each restaurant's menu by choosing a dish that fits their vibe, but also the theme of the drag brunch. So what have you brought for us today?
Totally. So as you know, as we know, we're putting the space in drag. We're putting everything in drag. So we got to do that with the food. We got to enhance the food. We got to make it crazy. So this one is a really, really fun one. This is kind of going back to our Guyanese roots, and we're trying to think of like what's a good sort of.
All right. So I know it's gonna be good.
We made rum cake, carrot cake, pancakes with caramelized pineapple and some whipped cream. It is like one of our favorite dishes.
Stop! You had me at rum.
It's a warm hug from your auntie.
Ooh,
it's amazing.
That sounds amazing. And what's the other dish?
So this next one is like a little crazy. So we've got funnel cake, we've got schnitzel, we've got poached eggs and hollandaise sauce. Now, Drag Brunch Saved My Life, we're all about making dreams. We're all about making dreams come true.
Yeah.
And we want to just do like the most insane thing you could possibly think of. And why not do a take on chicken and waffles? Switch it up. Do a little funnel cake, do a little pork schnitzel, some poached eggs and amazing spicy hollandaise sauce.
Yeah.
We're ready to eat, right, audience?
We're ready to eat.
We're ready to eat. Yeah. Listen, this has been such a fun concept. Best of luck with the show. Everybody, let's hear it again for Priyanka, Crystal. Congratulations, guys. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. All right, everybody, don't forget, Drag Brunch Saved My Life is now on Crave with new episodes released on Fridays. That's a wrap for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.